Have you heard about the new Valkyr machine from Axys Rotary? What's the difference between it and the Axys Valhalla pen? Stay tuned, and I'm going to share that information with you today. Welcome back to Everything Permanent Makeup. I'm Terry Lively. So today we're going to do a side-by-side comparison of two Axys machines. The brand new Valkyr that just came out literally a week or so ago, and then the Valhalla pen that many of you out there already have and know and absolutely love. So I'm going to switch cameras so that we can do a very close-up, side-by-side video, and I can share with you the main differences between these two machines. Stay tuned. So let's just first of all take a look at both machines side by side. You can see they look very similar. This dial on each machine here allows you to adjust the stroke. And what stroke is in a machine is how hard that machine is hitting. So if you have adjustable stroke, you can adjust your machine to either hit really hard if you're doing more aggressive work like body art, or perhaps you're an areola artist and work on breast cancer survivors or scars and that type of thing. Or you can adjust it on the fly to hit softer. And that would be your 1.8 or your 2.5 stroke setting. Now, the Valhalla comes with a higher stroke setting on the dial, 4.2, adjustable all the way down to 2.5. So both machines are adjustable as far as the stroke goes. The Valkyr has adjustable stroke all the way from 3.2 down to 1.9. I use this machine today in doing a breast cancer survivor. I did areola tattooing with it, and I did have it set at the 3.2 stroke setting, and the color went in very, very nicely. So I was really impressed with it. Now I want you to notice the difference in the size of the two machines side by side. The first thing I noticed and really like is the Valkyr is quite a bit thinner on the back side where it plugs into your power supply than the Valhalla. For me, that's a big difference because when I'm working, if I have a machine that's really heavy and pulling back on my hand, it can cause fatigue for me at the end of the day. This machine, the Valhalla, definitely has more weight on the back end. If you have a machine that has weight on the front, that's fine because you don't feel that fatigue in your hands. So I really like the fact that they shaved off the weight on the back of this machine. And talking about weight, there's about an ounce difference in each machine. The Valhalla weighs about 4.5 ounces, and I think the Valkyr weighed at 3.5 ounces. So you wouldn't think an ounce would make that much difference, but if you're working all day, then it certainly does make a difference at the end of the day. So I love both machines. Like I said, they're just different. Another difference in the two machines, the Valkyr has give to it. And what does that mean? That means when your needles hit the skin, they're going to bounce off just a little bit, so you can do really, really nice shading. It's like a soft brush versus a machine like the Valhalla that has more of a direct hit. So a direct hit is going to give you better results if you're doing something like machine hair strokes on an eyebrow, whereas a machine with give is going to allow you to do gradations of color, shading, softer shading, and that type of thing. Best of both worlds. I personally think that if you're a serious artist, you should have one of each of these machines in your arsenal. Everybody, it's good to have options when you're working on your clients, whether you're doing machine hair strokes, whether you're doing powder brows, whatever it is you're doing, you have options to be able to use a machine that will give you the effect that you like. Each machine retails for $590. and you can order them on my website at livelyinc.com. I hope you've enjoyed this review I've done today of the Axys Valhalla and the Axys Valkyr, and I'll see you next time on Everything Permanent Makeup.